Welcome back here with the so-called Canuck Expert. The Flamer is back with us once again. Thanks for coming out again, Flamer. 2013 Stanley Cup playoffs are over, and the Chicago Blackhawks, the arch nemesis of the Vancouver Canucks, are the winners. Canucks were swept, as predicted, by the Flamer right here, 4-0, by the expert, 4-0 by the San Jose Sharks. But we got some great news in the last couple of weeks here.
Before we get into that, we need to report an assault. Outside this studio last time, for the second time, I was assaulted. The police have no leads. And
John Tortorella is the new coach of the Vancouver Canucks. This guy's got a Stanley Cup ring. This guy is a taskmaster. He's going to make some big changes here for the Vancouver Canucks. Talk about it, Flamer.
Well, you got that right. He's a taskmaster, and he's walking into a country club environment that Vigneault set up with amongst the Canucks players. This is going to be oil and water. This is going to completely blow up in the Canucks' face. Gillis is going to come out of this looking like a complete buffoon, and it isn't going to end well.
All right, well, he's got 5 years. He's got a 5-year contract, so you don't think in the next 5 years he's going to make a Stanley Cup winner?
Unless the Sedins are gone in a year, Tortorella is going to be getting paid to sit on his couch for those last 3 years.
All right. Well, Corey Schneider is no longer a Vancouver Canuck.
No.
He is now with the New Jersey Devils for a first-round 9th pick. Luongo is back to being the number 1 goalie. So what do you think? Luongo's mindset on this one. What's going to be going on?
Well, I tell you what, I think Mike Gillis must have watched the first episode of this show, because I said back then Luongo was the better goalie. Moving Schneider was always the right move. Problem is, it was the right move a year and a half ago, before Gillis gave him the bloated contract, before there was a glut of goalies in the marketplace. I mean, Gillis messed this up, and he's lucky to even have received what he got, frankly.
All right, well, let's hope these two changes are going to do something for the Vancouver Canucks this year.
Yeah,
we want them to get into the playoffs. We want them to win a Stanley Cup, and John Tortorella might be the man to do it. Luongo might take them there.
The Canucks will not win the Stanley Cup, dude. They will not win the Stanley Cup. They're going to be much worse than last year. And you've heard it here first, again, from the mouth of the Canuck Expert. They are going to miss the playoffs. It's going to be close. It's going to be it's going to come right down to the wire. The Canucks are not going to make the playoffs in 2014.
Well, you heard it here, folks. The Vancouver Canucks might not even make the playoffs next year. We'd like to thank the so-called Canucks Expert for coming out this year. Appreciate it. We hope to see you again next year.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And a big thank you to you for having me in your home, allowing me to share my particular expertise.
See you again next year, folks.